It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on SABC3, and we have Kyle Cassim in studio with us, making headlines and headwaves on the South African music front. And he started his career in 2012 and has performed at Ultra Music Festival, as well as in Ibiza, London, Amsterdam, Zimbabwe, as well as Mozambique. And of course, he's joining us this morning in this gorgeous outdoor couch area to just catch up and find out a little bit more. So welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Morning.
Kyle,
you good, man.
love it.
So good to have you here. You are my absolute favorite. There's nothing that sets the tone for my weekend better than when I am driving home in the evening on Friday and I hear you and I hear the mixes that you play on your show. It's absolutely incredible. So it's good to have you here. You are one part of Cinimin. And you recently won the Record of the Year at the Dance Music Awards. How was that moment? Take us through it.
You know what, it was actually surreal.
Yeah.
Because it was our first track, our first release, and we actually made the track in such a hurry. We had a deadline to meet with Sony Records. They're like, we need a track from you right now. Yeah. You've missed the first deadline. We made it, we sent it in, and the track just did so well. We won a DMA. And we were chatting about it just now.
Yes.
The track's done really well across the country in the different markets, which is really cool.
Yeah, for those who's not sure of the track, it's the one where you guys teamed up with Amy Jones.
Yes, I love Amy.
That
She's so
one
sweet.
is absolutely incredible. Yes, she was actually on the show not too long ago and she performed it. So talk about Cinimin. You one of the two. It's a duo. Who is the other one?
So the other half, is my other half, which is which is my younger brother.
Okay.
He's 8 years younger than me, but you'd never say so. We're basically one person except I have a beard.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same. And we decided a couple of years ago that when he finished school, we would start a duo.
Okay.
Because we have the same interest, we have the same music preference, and it just made sense to combine. And it's been working really well.
Yeah.
We had a second single in December, and we've got another one coming out in April.
Oh, exciting things. And I know you guys are also performing at Ultra that's coming up now, the 1st and the 2nd of March.
Can't wait.
What can people look forward to from your set?
So, interesting enough, and I think a lot of DJs probably hate me for this, but I'm playing twice at Ultra this year.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
I know, it's like, really, Carl?
Yeah.
I was actually going to make a t-shirt like for my second set saying it's me again.
Yeah. So you just hog
you have
the
to now wear the t-shirt.
So I'm playing as Cinimin and as Kyle Cassim.
Okay.
Cinimin, we're going to be playing all of our own production, a lot of upcoming music, unreleased stuff that people can look forward to.
Yeah.
And as Kyle Cassim, that's when I go more underground, deeper Ibiza vibes, Croatia vibes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you go before you tell us about Cassim's Kitchen. What is that about? I've been seeing it all over social media.
I think you asked me about that because you wanted an invite to the next
I want an invite to Cassim's Kitchen.
Well, listen, yes.
Okay. Cassim's Kitchen is basically, it started off by me cooking in my kitchen at home and having guest DJs come and play live in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And it's actually grown so much that right now we're touring the country and I'm cooking in different restaurants' kitchen, making their menus while guest DJs of mine play in their kitchen. It's really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Next time you're both invited.
Yeah.
We're both invited. Well, how about I'm going to
invite...
invite...
people are hectic.
I'm going to invite you into the Expresso kitchen. How's that? I think Kyle needs to whip up a dish for us in the kitchen. So that will be coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And of course, we'll be sitting down with Kyle a bit later. There's still so much we want to know, so don't go anywhere.
Coming for that cake. I see what you guys are doing in there. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, and I hope the Feel Good is going through on a Monday. Well, listen, getting your foot into the entertainment industry is not easy. Getting signed to a reputable recording company is not easy either. But Kyle Cassim, who's our guest this morning, he's done it all and so much more. And hopefully he's got some tips for you and I. Or maybe not so much me, because I'm not trying to sing. But he's got some tips if you're looking to get into the industry. Kyle, so good to have you here.
Well, you all started out for you in 2012. I think, what was that deciding factor for you that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to turn into a career?
You know, we say 2012 because that's basically more when my professional career started taking off.
Okay.
But I've been DJing since I'm 13, hey?
So it's always been in you.
It's always been there. I mean, it's been a long goal. Some people studied to be a doctor for 10 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for the last don't want to give away my age.
Yeah. You pretty much got your 1,000 hours plus more in there during that time.
But it
yeah.
also runs in the family because you said you and your brother, you guys are the duo that makes up Cinimin, so it's definitely, it's in your blood.
100%, and obviously my dad, if you do a bit of research on me, my dad was a DJ when he was younger.
Oh, wow.
That's where it all stems from. My dad was a part-time DJ when he was growing up.
Yeah.
And that influenced me to want to be a DJ. All I ever heard was like house records back at home.
Amazing.
Funky, disco.
Yeah.
That's quite
And
cool.
2016 was when it really just shot up, where you started at 5FM. Tell us
Yeah.
about that. How did that happen?
So interesting thing, 2016 I went to Ibiza and I got back in August and I'd made a decision that I wanted to move to Ibiza. And I said, I'm going to go to Ibiza now, I want to go start my career that side.
Yeah.
A month later, 5FM called me and said, we'd like to give you your own show.
Oh, wow.
And I had to make that decision and I was like, 5FM's always been my dream.
Ibiza, 5FM, Ibiza,
Always,
5FM, yeah.
I've got a t-shirt signed from Mark Pilgrim and Sasha Martinengo when I was 13, saying keep up the passion. And I mean, that t-shirt's now thousands of years old.
Yeah.
So when 5FM called me, that is, and has always been my dream job, to have my own show on 5.
But you
So-
still get to go to Ibiza and
Exactly.
play. You still get to go to
Fantastic.
Ibiza and have
Smart,
fun.
yes.
You did the good choice. So when is your show on 5?
So I have 2 shows. I run the Ultimix on a Tuesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. And on a Friday night is the Kyle Cassim show.
My favorite.
Keeping you... It's like... that's from 7 to 10 on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just basically premiering all the new house records from around the world and obviously all the local talents.
Yeah.
I have a lot of guest mixers, I have some residents.
Yeah.
It's just a party, a 3-hour party on a Friday night to make you start your weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, who doesn't want to start off their weekend that way? And I know there's a lot of people that would also love to know. There's a lot of debates, you know, open up the industry. But from your point of view, for someone that wants to get into what you're doing, I mean, you're traveling around, you're playing, you're a DJ and a producer. Where's the best place for them to start?
In your bedroom. You know, we're living in a different age now with technology and social media. And I'd say in terms of becoming a product these days, you need to be the product. You can't just be a DJ anymore. You really can't. Technical skill and stuff is overlooked these days. You have to have a brand. You need to have your social media rights. And the biggest thing is production. That's why Cinimin is doing really well, because we're creating tracks on a regular basis, and you have to provide people with that. Back in the day, we just downloaded music and played it.
Yeah.
Now people want you to play your own music.
The original.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kyle Cassim on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, hanging out with us this morning. What do you think? Have you got any questions for him? Hashtag Expresso Show on Facebook as well as Twitter, and he'll be hanging out with us throughout the morning. So good to have you here.
Thank you.
We've got lots more Feel Good coming through right here, so stay here.